Would you like to know how to make this puff sleeve, easy sleeve that you can easily attach to your corset top? Then continue watching this video to the end. Very easy. All you need maximum is half yard of fabric, and you can have 2 of your puff sleeve like this. Welcome to Joydella Fashion Guide. I am G Joy. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to make a simple puff sleeve for your corset top. I'll be using this fabric for today's tutorial. Now the measurement you'll be needing is, the puff sleeve is for an off-shoulder top, so you will need that measurement here, your round arm. That is the point where you connect your sleeve to your bodice. You can watch my video on how to draft an off-shoulder basic sleeve for you to understand what I'm talking about. That point that you connect from here to the bodice. So mine is 5 inches. Unfold, that will give us a total of 10. Okay, so 10, but when we fold it, we will now have 5 inches. So that will be my guide. And then what I would need also is the round sleeve, measurement. Okay, my round sleeve measurement is 13, so I'll take note of that. 10 and 13. Of course, when you divide 13 into 2, you have 6.5, and when you divide 10 into 2, you have 5 inches. And then the length of my sleeve, I'm going to be using a length of 8. Okay, so I've added allowance to that, and I've cut out 10 inches. This is a very simple sleeve to make. So once you have the measurement in mind, you determine now the length that you are going to use. Let me say the width. The width depends on your fabric. Okay, it depends on your fabric. Like I have this fabric that I'm going to use for corset top. It's 2 yards, but it's not up to 36. The length, the width is 33. So that is what I'm going to be using, 33 inches. So I've cut out the one I'm using. You can see the width, 33 inches. And then the length of the puff sleeve that I want a length of 8 inches, but I've gone ahead to add 2 extra inches because the type of puff sleeve I want to do is that I want to add elastic to the upper side, that is to this upper side, and also to the down part. So it's totally optional for you. If you like, you can put a band on yours, but I want to be using elastic, so I'm going to be using this half-inch elastic. I'm going to be using this half-inch elastic. So the 2 inches is to create a casing, the upper and the lower casing, where I am going to pass the elastic through. So you see, this sleeve is a very, very easy sleeve to make. So right now I have 10 inches by 33 inches. Okay, so you want to, because it's 2 sleeve, you want to put that on fold and cut so that you have 2. Okay, one for the left and one for the right. Now, having gotten what you want, the next thing you want to do now is to create an opening where the sleeve is going to, where the elastic is going to go through for the upper arm and also for the lower arm. So what you do is that you just, first of all, take note of the width, of the wideness of the elastic. The elastic is not up to ½ inch. This is 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so if I want to fold this, I'll fold with quarter first, and then I'll fold with half. Okay, very easy. Just go ahead and iron it. Just iron, take it down like this, the quarter, and take it down like this, and then you iron it. So after you have ironed the quarter like this, the next thing is to fold it into half like this. First you fold it to quarter, and then you're going to fold the quarter into half to create the first casing for the upper side. Make sure that it is on half, okay, so that your elastic can pass through. To make it easier for you, you can make yours 0.6. You can make it 0.6 so that the elastic will be able to go through. That is half plus 1/8. Okay, you can make yours half plus 1/8, which is 5/8. Okay, so you can make yours 5/8, and then just use the iron to press it down. Okay, it will make it easier for you to sew. So after you have done that, the next thing is to mark. You take your tape like this, you now mark where your 8 is going to be, and then you repeat the same thing for the under part. As I said, the sleeve is a very easy sleeve to make. So on this down part, you also fold in 0.5, and then you fold in again, repeating the same 5/8. So when you finish, you should have 8. Okay, so I'll just quickly iron and show you what it looks like before we go and sew. So I've used our iron to fold it with the quarter first, and then I use 1/2 inch because the elastic is not so wide. Like I said, the length of the sleeve is 8 inches. So that's what we have here, 8 inches. 8 inches. It's a very simple sleeve. So what we do now is just to sew. We'll take this to the machine now and sew close to this folded edge. Okay, I'll just sew it and come and show you so that we can go to the next step. So you place it close to the edge. And then you sew the other side as well. So we finish sewing. So the next thing is to get your safety pin and then the elastic. Okay, so don't forget the upper side. The upper side, I want it to be 10, while the sleeve round should be 13. But then I'm cutting the elastic. Let me show you what 10 looks like. This is what 10 looks like. Okay, so I'll reduce it to 9 inches. I'll reduce it to 9 inches, and then the one of 13, one of 13, I can also reduce it by 1 inch or 1.5. You know, elastic stretches. Okay, so you can reduce it by 1 inch. So once you have what you want, you just cut it out, put your safety pin on it, and pass it through the channel that you have created. Okay, so for this one, I'll be cutting 9 inches. So I'll use that to cut the other side. So this is for the upper side. Remember, it is 2 sleeves, so I'm going to cut the one for the down part. We want it to be 13, but I will cut 11.5, so that after stitching I can have 11, then it can stretch. So I'm cutting at 11.5. You can make yours according to your preference. So any color of elastic is fine, whether you want to use white or you want to use black. And also you can also decide to use the wider elastic. So you do yours according to how you like it or how you want it. So this is for the down part, and then this is for the upper part. Okay, the pattern on the fabric will determine how you're going to place yours. Okay, so just place yours according to how you like it. So you get your safety pin. If you mix up the elastic, the next thing for you to do is just to measure, to know how long it is, to know which is for which. So this is 9 inches. This is for the upper side. Okay. So sorry, you just need one elastic. You need one elastic for the upper side, one elastic for the down side. So this, you just need one, and then for the down side I need one as well. Put in your safety pin, then pass it through the channel you have created. Sleeve is very, very easy to make. Just pass it through. Because the elastic is short, as you are passing it through, make sure that this doesn't go in. Be careful so you don't hurt yourself. So once it gets close like this, you can use a pin to pin it down. You are going to stitch here. You stitch here to hold the elastic in place. So you can use your pin. You can use your pin to secure it while you continue. So you stitch here down to secure the elastic. Stitch it down before you repeat what you have done now at the down part. So this is what you have after sewing. It's looking beautiful already. So this is what you have. You can easily differentiate the down from the up because the down is wider. So once you have your sleeve ready like this, you can now join it to your bodice. Bodice for this is not ready yet. This is for the upper side. Remember the upper arm means an off shoulder. The upper arm here is 10. So let's see what you have here. So we have 5. So since it's elastic, we'll use 1/2 inch to join this side, and then the down part, our round arm or bicep round was 13. Okay, and here we have a 6 3/4. So when we are joining the down part, I'll use 1 inch. So you can go ahead and attach this to your dress or your blouse or your top, okay? But I'll be joining the side for you to see what it looks like. I'm going to be attaching this to a corset top. So I'll use 1/2 inch to sew the upper side here, and then this downside I'll make it 1 inch. So just mark your 1 inch, use your chalk. So when you are sewing, you know that is where you are going to sew. Okay, so we are sewing from here so this side. So I'll quickly do that now. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after sewing. So you go ahead and press here, press it open. Okay, so this is what we have. So you can attach this to your corset top, or you can decide to just wear it like that. I'll wear it and show you, and also show you on the mannequin. So this is our puff sleeve. This is what our puff sleeve looks like. So I'll show you now on the mannequin. So this is our puff sleeve. So if you want yours fuller, you can use a longer length, a longer width. I use 33 for this, so you can decide to use 36 or more. And then if you want yours to be longer, mine is just 8 inches because I want it cute like this. You can extend yours. You know, remember how I cut mine on 10, so you can try to make yours 16 or 15, depends on how full you want it. So it depends on your preference. You can always adjust your measurements. So you have come to the end of this tutorial class. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you give it a try. I'm going to be adding this to my corset top. When it is time for that video, we'll also show you. So until next time, remain blessed, and if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be the first to be notified each time I post a new video. I'll see you again on another video. Bye for now.